Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Amaka here. And if it's your first time stopping by, thank you so much. You're most welcome. And if you're a new subscriber, hey, thank you for subscribing to my channel. I am so happy that you're here, and trust me, you're going to enjoy yourself on this channel. Okay, today's video is going to be a video teaching you all about makeup base. Well, I don't know about teaching, but I'm just going to show you guys what works for me. If you're interested in seeing how I achieve my gorgeous makeup base, please keep watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, turn on your post notifications so you know when I drop a video, because you don't carry last. No matter what you want to do with your life, be passionate. John Bon Jovi. I had to come on here barefaced because I have to show you every single all the tea. All I did was wash my face, put my wig on, and come sit on camera because I wanted to show you guys every single thing that I do step by step until we get to the perfect makeup base. First things first is this beautiful serum from Fresh. It's called the Rose Deep Hydrating Oil-Infused Serum, a balance of hydration and nourishment. And there is not one single lie on this bottle, just tiny with little drops like that. And then some people don't warm it up. I warm up every single thing, and then I put on my face. Next thing we're going to do is apply a moisturizer. Don't be afraid to use a moisturizer before your makeup step. It's not going to ruin your makeup. Rather than ruin your makeup, it's actually going to create the silkiest base for you to put your makeup on. This moisturizer is absolutely heaven. I'm going to move on to my primer. I'm going to be using the Milk Hydro Grip Primer / base. I do it generously because I keep raving about hydration, so I do it very generously just so I have proper hydration before I put my foundation on. The most important thing you should take away from this video is this brush. I use this brush for my foundation. I used to use a beauty sponge, like one of these, but to be honest, this is crap. Beauty sponge is absolute crap, okay? It's a waste of product. It just sucks everything, and stop using a beauty sponge. I'm going to be using my Huda Beauty foundation in Mocha. So what we're doing is pushing in the foundation into our skin, not necessarily dragging. Please do not drag your foundation. Like, don't do this. Like, you're only going to end up creating streaks across your face, and say like 8 hours into your makeup and it's already cracking and just dividing like the Red Sea. Side. Next up, I'm going to apply my concealer, and I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty High Coverage Concealer. It's Overachiever Concealer in Caramel Corn. I spread it completely on my face so I don't have to do too much blending in the areas that I really want full coverage. Next up is bronzer. I told you I'm a Huda girl, right? So I'm going to be using my Huda Beauty Tantour Contour and Bronzer Cream in medium. If you notice, I have left my concealer on my face. Make sure you leave your concealer to dry down a little bit before you go ahead and start to move it around, so you still get proper coverage in the areas that you want to have proper coverage on. Okay, so I'm just taking the Huda Beauty and I'm taking another brush. This is from Real Technique. This is their buffing brush. It's a bit dense, but it's not as dense as the foundation one. I'm going to take the same brush that I used to apply the contour to just buff out the contour a little bit. So you want to make sure you're buffing upwards, not downwards. And for the top of my head, I blend into my hairline. Take a fluffy brush to blend my nose contour. Most times I don't even really need to do too much with my nose contour blending because the concealer will do the job. So I'm just going to blend out my concealer using my damp beauty sponge. This sponge is from Real Technique. The best affordable beauty sponge in the market is Real Technique. Let's not even go there. So you can see that now that I am blending my concealer, it's not moving about, it's still in place. All I'm doing is just trying to get a seamless blend between the concealer and the contour. So that's what happens when you let your concealer dry down a little bit, just a little bit. Once you are satisfied with how dark your contour looks and everything, you want to go back in with your foundation brush. I didn't add anything to my foundation brush, and I'm going to try to fuse together the highlights and the contour so it doesn't look harsh. So I'm just taking that and going on the places where the highlights and the contour meet, and I'm just pushing, you know, trying to really just blend everything out. Next thing we're going to do is to set the entire face. This step is very important. Very, very important. It seals your foundation and concealer, because concealers can be oily. So this actually seals the concealer in, and it helps your makeup not move at all. I'm using my Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Glow Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray. This is what it looks like. Don't be scared. I know it costs you money, but don't be scared. You have to make sure it dries down completely before you proceed to the next step. So I'm just going to let that dry down. People used to have those hand fans that they use to dry setting spray really quick. I don't got it, so I sit here until it's dry. I'm just going to be on my phone until it's dry.
One eternity later.
My setting spray has now completely dried down. Next thing, 2 o'clock. Wow. Next thing I'm going to do is take my setting powder. I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier setting powder in honey. This is the Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder in honey. If you notice, I have these lines. They come from my glasses. Having these lines, they come from my glasses. So as you can see, already breaking right now. So I'm going to take a brush and push the setting powder into that area before I go over the rest of my face. So I look up. The same damp beauty sponge and put the rest, like put the setting powder on the rest of my face. Down here, but if you remember, I actually extended, like when I was using my beauty sponge. I know I didn't put concealer up here, but I actually just like took my beauty sponge and took whatever was left on my product and I put it around my mouth. It's still part of the highlighting and contouring, so that's why I did that. So now I'm just going over it with the Laura Mercier powder, not putting too much, but just enough, because I actually have smile lines here, like I smile and then I have lines here. So having enough setting powder there will definitely help reduce, you know, the cracks when you smile. Next thing we're going to do is bronze our face, and you already know my forever bronzer is this Anastasia Beverly Hills powder bronzer in mahogany. Oh, my hands, like, I always go in with a very fluffy brush, a very, very fluffy brush. Bronze my face now. And you see me going in circles, trying to really fuse everything together. So you want to make sure you're not just, okay? We're trying to blend nicely, okay? So go in circles and sweep that bronzer along your cheekbone, okay? So it looks nice and seamless. And then we're going to do the same at the top of her head. I know you hear me dusting off excess. It's just something I'm used to. I think you might not have to dust off anything. No, it's just something I'm used to. I just always dust it off because I never want to have way too much product on my face, right? So yeah, I'm going to take a small fluffy brush and just apply the bronzer to the sides of my nose. Just focusing on my eyebrow area, or the bridge of my nose if you'd call it that, and then dragging it right down. Okay. Some people don't really bother about blush, while some people bother a whole huge deal about blush. I am kind of in between. For me, I don't spend money on blush because I just feel like, first of all, blush doesn't really do so much, but people like it. And I actually like the, color it adds to your face, but I'm not crazy about it. So I have been using this Maybelline New York Fit Me blush in berry for like 100 years now. I haven't just found the need to change my blush. Maybe one of these days I will, but I'm just not there yet to change my blush. So I'm using this blush brush that I got from one of my Ipsy bags that I've just been using, and I'm just going to put my blush on my face. You want to smile? And just introduce color. Right, next up I'm going to define my contour. So I'm going back in with my damp beauty sponge, and I'm using this flat edge as well, and I'm just going to put, like I said, some people would actually put concealer over there and then put the setting powder, but I don't go that length. I just put the setting powder there and it actually brings the depth that I want. So I'm just going to cut that nicely here, like that. And here, that's, sometimes I get carried away and I put too much. Then it becomes a problem to wipe. Right, okay, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and do my brows off camera because I'm running late. It's 2 o'clock. I need to be somewhere at 3. So I'm going to do my brows off camera. It's no problem. I have a brow video on my page, so go ahead and watch that. Okay, brows are done. I also wiped up that powder that I had here, and then I put some powder on my eyelids. I'm going to show you guys my everyday eyeshadow. It's nothing crazy, to be honest with you. I just contour my eyes and I move. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what my everyday eyeshadow looks like. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be doing eyeliner today because I'm so late. It's already 2:30. I'm going to be taking this Morphe Fierce by Nature palette, and I will, woo! Lord Jesus, help me. And then I'm taking this Morphe, it's kind of like a crease brush. Yeah, that's exactly what I need actually, a crease brush. And I'm going to take this shade right here. Okay. I always dust. And I'm going straight into my crease. All I do is contour my eyes, to be honest with you. On days where I really don't want to do so much, I just contour my eyes. So just to add a little bit more depth, I'm going to go in with this one right here. I'm going to go in with that one just to add a little bit more depth, because I see like this one can be a little light, and that will just be on the outer corner of my crease here, just to add a little bit more depth. Okay, I think we're good. Everything is set. Going first of all with the same one, this one, in case you can see. I'm taking a smaller brush actually, and I'm just going to sweep that on our eye. Going back in with this guy. Because I always finish up with my Studio Fix powder to like set everything, blend everything together, I use that on my eyelids as well. So I take a flat brush like this. Where is this brush from? All my brushes are all wiped out and I'm never able to see anything because I don't even have my glasses on. But anyways, I will definitely link this in the description bar, and I'm just going to put powder on my lids like so, just to create that natural color, so it really looks like all I did was, you know, put contour, but I have that on my eyes. Anyways, lashes I'm using today is these velour lashes. You can get them at Sephora. They're so cheap. It was $20 and it looks very, very natural as well when you have it on. Like, as you can tell, today I'm trying to go for a more natural look. I don't have eyeshadow on. I only like contoured my eyes and I'm not even doing eyeliner. So I'm going to go ahead and put these lashes on off camera. I'm so sorry. I'll be back. I put my lashes on. Like I said, I wasn't going to put any eyeliner because I don't know, I just like how it looks without the eyeliner today. I'm going to go ahead and brush off my powder on my brow. I'm going straight on with this, my Bomb Pear. This is the MAC Chestnut Lip Liner and this is the Dose of Colors Knock on Wood. I absolutely love these two together. I'm going to take my lip liner and I'm going to draw lines on my lips just to indicate full lips. So if you don't have full lips and you try your I literally never know how to talk once this camera is rolling. But anyways, if you don't have full lips and you're trying to achieve full lips with makeup, this is something you can do. Number one is to overline your lips. That's one. And then two, you want to draw lines in the middle. You can actually just go with this one line in the middle, or you can go 3. Okay, like so, and then one bob, and then you can see that it has transferred here, here, and here. Okay. This is what my lip brush looks like. I'm going to finish off with my setting spray, the same setting spray that I had used earlier. I need to be trying it. I need to try it out. This is what I would look like on a daily basis. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Please stay safe, put your mask on, wash your hands, and stay away from any gathering that's over 50 people.